of you flick freaks out there, what is going on? My name is Andrew, and we are here with another movie trivia Schmoedown. Today's episode, Jonathan Rhys and Meyers. Yeah, the Tudors, Vikings, yeah, I know the guy. Also, Brian Goodman, who I don't know. But this is a singles match, which I have not seen yet, so I figured why don't we just add this one to our competition? Try and gain some points and gain some cred. So I got my little whiteboard. A lot of people say since it's only me, I don't need the whiteboard. I'm going to use the whiteboard. I think it's fun. So I say without further ado, we just jump right into this thing and beat the fuck out of it. So without further ado, here we go. Collider. Now I gotta remember, I'm gonna hold the board up here instead of over here where the actual video is gonna be. There he is. Rhys Meyers versus Goodman.
Welcome back to the movie Trivia Schmoedown, and my goodness, what a match here today. I'm Christian Harloff.
I am Mark Ellis, and you know we don't get dressed up for just any occasion, Christian.
Well, thanks a lot.
Today is something special because we have a special
Gotta love
celebrity
Mark.
match pitting the star versus the director of the new film Black Butterfly, which is
okay.
in theaters today, also available on digital demand and on demand as well as digital download. That's a lot of demands, Christian.
Is that Antonio Banderas I saw?
And I'll tell you what, man, I am so excited to have these guys, both Brian Goodman and Jonathan Rhys Meyers, here to compete today in the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Oh, I got to choose somebody who I'm going to step in the foot of. I'm going to go with Jonathan because I know who he is.
Well, I think that's true.
So,
I actually think that's not true. He didn't know who it was.
No offense to Brian Goodman.
But
I'm sure you're a lovely person.
Right now, you look at this match, what are they going to know about movie trivia? What are they going to know, and what are we going to find out about these two guys today?
And that there is the game. Charming, world-class talent. These are all phrases that have been used to describe me, but it's not about me today, Christian.
It's not about you.
It's about Jonathan Rhys Meyers and him telling us backstage that he thinks he's pretty good at Oscar movies and action and adventure, and then you get more of an unknown in Brian Goodman.
Being
been
kingly.
He's been a director, but does he know anything about movie trivia?
We're going to find out, but I don't think it matters because he's
I guess I should tell you guys what my strengths are.
But it's just like you feel
so
like
you know in the future, if you continue to watch these, my strengths are movie quotes
if I show up in a
and new
limo
releases.
And I'm going to pick up somebody,
pretty
I
good
do
at
not
that.
want that guy answering the door.
No, I'm with you, but
those are my
guys, we want to hear
strengths,
what
I would
they
say.
said to each other right now. Here you go.
Thank you. What do you do?
I'm a writer. Who said you could read the script?
It is Antonio Banderas.
I can help you. I just wanted to show you some real. Sorry for the scare.
Where you going, Paul?
We had an agreement.
Johnny. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I usually come in with the win attitude, but not with him.
Well, you know, he's a tough guy. He's from Boston. He's got some brief, you know what I mean? So I've got to, I've got to tread carefully.
Sharp, very intelligent, very sharp. Quick-witted.
I'm kind of like a Netflixer, sort of like iTunes kind of guy. I don't go to the cinema because I usually put on about 45 pounds worth of cream nachos.
No, I'm busy.
So,
Leave me
I tend to
alone,
avoid that, and I smoke like a trooper, so I like to do it at home. So my movie trivia, yeah, it's come sad. What can I say, I'm an actor, cap in hand, trying to get a job.
Be careful.
I'm gonna bring the intellectual pain, and I've got an internal cerebral cortex whip, and it's gonna. I'm gonna knock the Boston right out of your ass.
An interesting smack talk.
Again,
I'll
you see
allow
what I'm
it.
talking about here. Brian's very calm, cool, collected, and Jonathan basically said he's going to knock the Boston out of him. So
That's
we'll
right.
see what happens.
You can kind of see them playing their characters from Black Butterfly just a little bit because Jonathan Rhys Meyers, very intense. Brian Goodman also is to direct a movie that has that much intense action, a little bit of a thriller element. Dare I say,
You got to stay hydrated if you want to compete, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we're about to find out right now. Are you ready to go?
I am ready to go. How's that golden throat feeling?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Woo!
Introducing first. He is the director.
Who has
of
Bill Withers
Black
playing?
Butterfly, Brian Goodman.
Brian Brian Goodman. Good Choice is one of my favorite songs of all time. I automatically like you.
He sits down, he's cool, he's calm, he's collected. That's a guy
When I wake up
He
in
looks
the
like a
morning,
guy who's killed multiple men in his career, not just
and
directed
the
them.
sunlight hurts my
And
eyes.
his opponent. Also representing.
It's another great song. These guys got good out
Please
walking
give it up
music.
For Jonathan Rhys Meyers!
Me! Oh man, maybe I should go with Brian Goodman since he has my
I thought he wasn't
song.
going to show up!
It's the stare, it's
Nah,
the stare. He
I'll
gives
stick
him a
with
nice
John.
little punch to the back of the head, and he sits, gets ready to the seat. Sitting down, Jonathan is here to play.
Christian, already we see mind games. Maybe all of the things, all the hoops that Mr. Goodman made Mr. Rhys Meyers jump through on the movie, now they're going to come back to haunt him.
Are we? Or is it going to be the other way around? We're going to find out in just a little bit. Mark, tell our competitors and our fans how round one works.
Competitors, in round one, you guys will each hear 8 questions to the field. So as soon as you hear the movie trivia question, you simply write down your answer on the whiteboard in front of you. And when we ask you to reveal your answer, please show your answer to the cameras. At the same time, you verbalize it. Those 8 questions come from 8 different movie genres. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question, so guess to your heart's content.
And you'll have 15 seconds to answer each question. All right. So, Jonathan, are you ready?
Now, after I answer the first question, must I show it and say it, or all 8 questions at the same time?
That's a great question, and we've never had that before.
never had that
None
question
of the
before.
other competitors have ever asked such a smart question. We will ask them one at a time, and then you write down your answer, but don't show it until we ask you to reveal it.
Beautiful.
So, Jonathan, are you ready?
I am.
Brian, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right.
Here we go.
Here we go. Round number 1, Mark, go ahead.
In the world of action-adventure movies, by the way, Brian Goodman was great as the lead in Taken. Your question, what actor portrayed the villain Simon in the movie Die Hard with a Vengeance?
I know you love that.
What actor played the bad guy in Die Hard with a Vengeance?
I like the pause.
I think you
I like
mean
the title of that movie.
Simon Gruber, aka Gruber 2.0,
No,
Jeremy
it's for you two.
Iron
It's for
Scar.
Both you guys.
He was willing to give Jonathan Rhys
I
Meyers
know.
a point.
He's going to give him the handicap right up top. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jonathan, what do you got?
Jeremy Irons.
That's correct for 1 point.
Very small writing by Jonathan Rhys Meyers.
Brian,
Jeremy Irons.
there you go. 1-1.
Jeremy Irons.
Wait,
James.
Oh, he didn't have it. It says
I was gonna say he's trying to cheat.
cheated up top. He cheated up top.
Fucking
1-0.
Boston.
Jonathan Rhys Meyers.
Goodman
thank you.
trying to pull a fast one on
Oh
us.
man, he cheated up top there. All right, so make sure, cops, keep an eye on that, will you? Well, nothing. I like that right away. Here we go.
I'm gonna echo him.
All right, question. Jonathan, you might want to hide your board now.
I know. He wrote it small. I couldn't see shit.
Very
I tried to look.
smart tactic on the actor's
Question
behalf.
2, in the category of 90s films, what was the name of Jodie Foster's character in Silence of the Lambs? What was her name?
You ever see that movie?
Yeah, I like movies.
Get this.
Yeah.
The guy
Yeah.
eats people. It's a zany romp.
That's a spoiler. 5, 4,
Hello,
3,
Clarice.
2, 1. Brian, what do you got?
Clarice.
That's correct. Jonathan.
Clarice Starling.
That's correct.
Even
Wait.
smaller writing the
I
second
said
time
darling.
by Rhys
I thought it
Meyers.
was starling,
Got
like the
two
bird.
straight.
Was that
Next
wrong?
question.
Can he
This
go
whole time?
smaller with the third question? From the world of comedy movies. Not a fan of humor, which means I am out of luck for my new best
I could have
friend.
told you that about 3 minutes ago.
They make
Not gonna
those
work
still.
for me. Your question is, in what city was the news crew based in Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy?
Makes it. I botched this when you asked me this earlier.
Yeah, you did not get it right. Very embarrassing moment for you.
I did. 5, 4,
I told your family about it.
3. Please don't. 2, 1. Jonathan.
Los Angeles.
That's incorrect. Brian.
Miami.
That's incorrect. Looking for
San Diego.
San Diego. All right.
You
So the
stay
first miss
classy.
there. Next category is the category of drama. Which mob movie was released first? Was it Goodfellas or The Godfather Part 3? Which mob movie was released first? Goodfellas or The Godfather
I think they're trying to-
Part 3?
You know, both those movies involved the mob.
5, 4, 3,
I think they're trying to trick me.
Oh, they don't trust me no more. They want me first. They want my answers first. Good
Terrible
fellas.
handwriting,
That's correct,
sorry.
Jonathan.
Fellas.
That's correct. All right, so there we go.
On a roll.
2 tight game here, Mark. On to the next
Scant
question.
3 months apart, way back in 1990. Your next question comes from the category of famous actors and actresses. And your question is thus. Which classic character is portrayed by Johnny Depp in the Alice in Wonderland films?
Man, the Alice in Wonderland films.
Yeah, you love those. You cannot get enough of
I
those
like the
movies.
original cartoon, animated.
The original cartoon's amazing.
Really trippy. 5, 4.
Yeah, those movies
like
suck.
Willem. Look,
But
I'm
it's the
counting
Mad
down.
Hatter.
2, 1. Jonathan.
The Mad Hatter.
Correct. Brian.
No idea.
There you go. All right, so Jonathan now up 4-2. Our next question here, in the category of fantasy sci-fi films, which movie in the franchise was Star Trek: The Search for Spock? Which movie in the franchise was Star Trek: The Search for Spock?
just need a number out of the gentleman.
I have more respect because both their looks says I'm more of a Star Wars fan.
Is
That's my
that
look.
what that look
That was
is?
my look. And I'm just reflecting it onto others.
Oh, okay.
How many?
Because I remember it's the odd ones that are the bad ones.
Yeah, about 38 of those.
Scott
movies.
Manson
So-
got mad at me when I was about to say too many.
Yeah.
Wrath of Khan
yeah,
was the good
probably.
one, and then it's Search for
5,
Spock is the bad
4,
one, and then after that,
3,
it's
2,
the
1, Brian?
the even ones are good, the
That's a
odd
correct
ones are
number.
bad.
4.
Ooh, just missed it.
It was the Search for Spock was 3.
Just
4
was-
is where
yeah.
they save the whales.
2 questions left here. Number 7.
That's just way too geeky for me. Thanks very much.
They're not
Here's
geeks,
another
man.
one. Number 7.
One's kicking
in the
your ass
category
right
of new
now.
Releases. Which character was played by Josh Gad in the live-action Disney film Beauty and the Beast? Which character was played by Josh Gad in the live-action Disney film Beauty and the Beast?
I don't know if
No
that's how you
whales in
spell
that
it.
movie.
LeFou.
Brian Goodman
LeFou,
hates
I'm
it.
afraid I've
There
been
that could
thinking.
break the set here.
Dangerous
All right.
pastime,
5,
I know.
3,
That wacky
2,
old
1. Pens down,
Those-
please, Jonathan.
The gay fella.
Damn, it's so close, but I'm afraid we do need
The
the,
gay-
character name. We do need the character name.
All right, we need the character name, but Brian,
The Beast.
incorrect. It was LeFou, but so you can't even get a half a point.
Is that the one that just came out?
Is LeFou the gay fella?
He is.
It's the gay fella then.
I mean, you got it.
I
You got it
I
right.
just seen that movie with my grandson a month ago.
Yeah,
Technically,
Goof or
Gaston was
kook?
leaning both ways too.
Well,
so
here's
we
your
can't give a
final
point.
question. Your final question in round 1 in the category of famous directors.
Why don't you go ahead and take this one?
I'm going to.
Yeah, Johnny's gonna kill this one.
Tom Hooper directed Colin Firth and Jeffrey Rush in what 2010 critically acclaimed film?
Oh my God.
I don't know if the gay fellow was in that one.
Might have been. Might have been.
5, 4,
Was the Beast in that movie?
3, 2,
I think it's
1.
spelled
Pens
speech
down,
wrong.
please. And
Spelled
Jonathan.
speech wrong.
Speech.
That's correct, Brian.
Yeah.
Didn't have it. Oh, you got it. Okay, so there you go. So Jonathan Rhys Meyers are 5-2.
All I
after
know
the
is that I'm
first
mad that that
round.
movie beat the
Commanding
Social
lead.
Network
Really
that
good.
year.
Another good comeback.
Only missed 3, and it certainly can happen as we get into round number 2. Mark, tell them how round number 2
I had a
is.
perfect round.
Alster is going to be
Perfect
bringing
round.
out the wheel with his broad shoulders. And in round number 2, each one of you gentlemen gets a spin at that wheel. But if you spin a category and you're not a fan of that movie genre, don't worry. We give you a mulligan. You can spin again. Whatever
Unless-
it lands on, you must answer 4 questions from that category. Now look on that wheel. You're going to see opponent's choice and spinner's choice as 2 of the categories. So look out. If you spin one of those, your opponent could be choosing what
Those
your
questions seem
category
kind of
is.
easy.
Now,
I'm
the
hoping
point
that they're not
values
giving these
double
guys
in this
easy
round. So
questions
each
just because,
question
they're
is
not,
worth 2 points. However, if
all
you guys aren't sure
up
the
on
answer,
movie
you
trivia.
can check
And
to
it's making
multiple
me
choice,
feel better about
at which
myself
point
in
the value of
turn.
the question goes down to 1. But
I don't
want you
need
to
this
keep in
anymore.
mind, there is stealing available in round 2. So if you missed a question, Brian, which it looks like you might, Jonathan Rhys Meyers could steal that answer from
Can
you.
you repeat all that?
Absolutely.
I'm kidding.
We got it.
Fucking boom.
All right, here we go. Here we go. So
Jonathan Rhys Meyers, you are in the lead, so you get to choose. Would you like to spin first or defer to your director, Brian
I would
Goodman?
defer to my director.
all right, Brian.
As
give
an
us
actor, I'm used to
I
deferring.
will attempt to answer these questions.
give it
They
Beauty
will
and the
not go
Big
towards
spin.
my point total, though, as I am sitting in
don't
the
worry, we got it.
shoes
There it is.
of Jonathan
There
Rhys
it
Meyers.
is. Look at that spin. You got to think he's looking for famous directors
looking
here.
on 90s. Do you want to stay or do you want to spin again?
Spin again.
Spin again.
Not a fan of that decade.
That's my mulligan.
That's it. That's your mulligan. And it's going to land.
It's going to land on 90s again.
Oh, we got Oscar movies.
Oscar movies.
Right, yeah.
Wow.
All right, so Oscar movies for Brian here.
Now, keep in mind, this is one of the strengths that Jonathan Rhys Meyers told us. So if Brian doesn't get this question right, look out for a steal.
Okay, Brian, here's your first question in the category of Oscar films. Martin Scorsese lost Best Director for Raging Bull to what famous actor turned director in 1980? Remember, you can ask for multiple choice if you need it.
Clint Eastwood.
Kevin Costner.
It's incorrect.
Warren Beatty.
Incorrect. Looking for Robert Redford. Robert Redford.
Redford.
Yes.
Ordinary People. Yeah.
Redford, it was Ordinary People.
Right,
Mary
it's
Tyler
Ordinary
Moore, I believe, in that movie.
Yeah. All right. Your next category.
Wait, no,
sorry,
I'm an
your next
idiot. Yeah.
Question. Which actress is famous for her Oscar speech, "You Like Me"?
You really like me. Sally Field really
gotta
like
sell
me.
Well,
You like me. You
Really like me.
did that help?
That's Sally Field, right?
Repeat the question.
Absolutely. Which actress is famous for her Oscar speech, "You
like me.
You really
you
like me"?
really
Brian Goodman
like
trying to phone
me.
a friend here.
It's a different game, right?
You can ask for multiple choice.
You like me. You really like so.
5.
Should I just throw something out?
Unless you want multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right. A. Sally Field. B. Meryl Streep. C,
Give me those
Barbara
2
Hershey.
points.
D,
Oh, wait. No,
Julia
damn
Lewis.
it. I'm not in his shoes. Shit.
Sally Field.
That's correct for 1 point.
1 point.
Yep.
And he's within one correct answer of tying
Yes.
Rhys Meyers.
All right, here we go. Question number 3. Shakespeare in Love won Best Picture over what war film in 19...
Saving Private Ryan. Still pissed about that.
Shakespeare in Love.
Shakespeare in Love won Best Picture over which war film in 1998?
Saving Private Ryan. Yeah, these are easy questions, aren't they? Oh, well.
Give me the countdown when we're getting close.
5.
5. Oh, gee, you can't start at 20?
We go to 4. Again, you do have a chance for multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
A. Black Hawk Down.
Nope.
B. Zero Dark 30.
Nope.
C. Saving Private Ryan.
Yep.
D. Wind Talkers.
Nope.
Save it, Private Ryan.
That's correct for 1 point.
He's within a point with one question to go.
Now, in order to try to either tie the game or take the lead here, $1 Million Baby was directed by...
There's Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
For 2
He's
points.
got the lead.
2
He's
points.
in the lead.
All right, so now Brian Goodman has a 1-point lead, and now it is Jonathan Rhys Meyers who's going to spin. You got that comeback kid. He did it. So
Man,
here we
I
go.
should
Jonathan Rhys Meyers
have been on
spins.
Brian Goodman's team. I did really good.
I've
I
never
just
seen a
fucked
backward
myself.
spin like that.
Spin. It was a
Never
smart
seen
well.
it
spin.
before.
Smart spin. And it is the category of new releases.
Stick.
I might have a shot here.
Fuck me, I never go to the
He's such
cinema.
an old school
Do you want to
film
go with
buff.
it? You
I
can,
might
you
have
can
a
spin again
chance.
if you don't want it.
He wants
No,
to
let's
hit.
go when you
You're gonna
release
go
it.
with it.
Yeah!
All right, go
Going
with it. I
with
like the
do
new
this.
releases. All right. Jonathan Rhys Meyers, your first question in the world of new releases.
We got this.
Ralph Fiennes provides the voice of which character in the Lego Batman movie?
Alfred the Butler. Because everybody was really wondering why he wasn't playing
Incorrect,
Voldemort,
Seal.
who was also in the movie.
No, I'll sit.
You don't want it? Okay.
This is not blackjack, so
Okay.
you can guess.
You won't lose
Okay, if I
points.
try to steal,
Lego
can I get
Batman is
multiple
my
choice for one
second
point?
No,
favorite
because
movie
he
of the
didn't
year
choose
so
multiple
far.
choice.
Unfortunately, you
Oh,
can't.
only if he does.
Only if he does.
You can
But
take
you
a guess.
You can take a guess.
So you make up rules as you go along.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
All right. Okay.
Never played this game before.
I don't even know.
Okay.
We were looking for
Who's Ralph?
Alfred.
Alfred.
Alfred the Butler.
Alfred.
Keep in mind, Jonathan, if you don't know the answer, you can check the multiple choice.
Okay.
Your next question. Who was the director of the runaway independent hit Get Out?
Jordan Peele.
Multiple choice.
Your options are, is it A, Jordan Peele, B, Keegan-Michael Key, C, Allison Williams, or D, Bradley Whitford?
Jordan Peele.
1 point for Rhys
Point
Meyers. We're
there.
tied.
Yeah, we're tied up. 2 more questions here.
All right.
Good job.
Your penultimate question is
Kicking ass.
Hidden Figures is the inspirational story of 3 African-American women breaking new ground at what company?
NASA.
NASA.
2 points for Rhys Meyers.
Rhys Meyers. All right.
My man.
Great movie. If you haven't seen Hidden Figures,
Your
go and
last
watch
question in the world of new releases. Who directed the science fiction hit
Denis Villeneuve.
Dennis Villeneuve.
2 more points. We got a 4-point lead.
Jonathan Rhys Meyers takes it. There was a good round there, too.
That's right.
Really good. Okay,
points.
now round number 3, Mark. How does it work?
That was
Now,
a
round 3
another,
works like this.
That was
There's
a
gonna be 3
second perfect
questions
round
asked
for
to
me.
each of you. The point value of those questions goes from 2 points to 3 points to 5 points for the last one. We get those questions because each one of you is going to give us a series of 3 numbers. They range from 1 to 25. Now, because Jonathan Rhys Meyers is in the lead, we get your numbers first.
Oh, yeah, because that was a
Round
perfect
from
round
1 to
because
25.
for Brian, I missed the Clint Eastwood one, right?
187.
That
Wait,
is
no,
the code
was that
for
original?
murder.
Okay.
It is.
And he might be doing that today.
All right, Brian, you have 3 numbers.
5, 4, 2.
5, 4, and
Missing
2.
3 in that countdown, Christian. Interesting
My
strategy.
grandson's age.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
that's nice. I made fun of it.
It's gonna bring me luck.
All right,
Fine.
I'll ask the questions to Brian.
All right, so here's how it works. Brian, now because he's down 4 points, he needs to at least tie the game here, or Jonathan Rhys Meyers will win by technical knockout. So we have to make sure that Brian gets these questions. Mark, are you ready to go?
A lot of pressure, Christian. One of these men is going to win this game. The loser is cast out of Hollywood forever. Here we go. Brian Goodman, you chose number 5 for your first question.
Correct.
Up here at the desk, that corresponds to the category of comic book movies. And here's your question. What famous actor played the superhero Big Daddy in the movie Kick-Ass?
Nick Cage. Nicolas Cage.
Nick Cage.
There you go.
The 2 points right off the
for
bat.
Brian Goodman there. Brian Goodman hits a 2. So his
These are
next
the easy
category is
questions.
category 4.
I
This
have-
will
yeah.
put him in the lead if he hits this one.
For 3 points, you chose number 4. That corresponds to the category of Indiana Jones movies.
Which I just learned Temple of Doom is a
These
prequel
feature
the
a
other day.
Daredevil
Flipped me the fuck
archaeologist.
out.
And your question for 3 points. In the film Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, we learned that instead of going by his given name, Henry Jones uses Indiana, which is the same name as what?
We named the dog Indiana.
No multiple choice.
Not on this one.
I wish I could help.
Me too.
5.
We named the dog Indiana.
It's father's birthplace.
Unfortunately, they gave him the nickname Indiana because that's the same name as the dog.
All right.
Named the dog Indiana.
So here's how it works. Brian needs to hit this 5-pointer here, or Jonathan Rhys Meyers will win the game via TKO. Here we go.
In the world of Disney movies, who provided the famous voice for the genie
Robin Williams.
in the film Aladdin?
These are so easy. So easy. Come on.
Robin Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen,
correct.
Brian Goodman has the lead.
So now we jump back.
13 to 10.
Now Jonathan Rhys Meyers here has a chance to win the game. So he picked category 1, category 8, and category 7.
Yeah, these are.
Jonathan, for your
yeah.
2-pointer,
That's not a
category
5-point
1,
question.
you chose war movies.
Bam, bam.
War movies. Alec Guinness and William Holden star in what film about POWs
Bridge over the River
forced to
Kwai.
build a bridge?
Bridge over the River Kwai.
That is correct, Sarah. All right, so now it comes down
a
to
fucking
this.
good movie.
If Jonathan hits this question here, he will win the game. He chose category number 8, and that would be fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Ian Holm played the android Ash in which sci-fi?
Alien. Still freaks me out to this day.
Alien.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Rhys.
I cannot wait to see how many points I got right there. Easily the best I've ever done, but then again, that was easily dumbed. I don't want to say dumbed down. Simplified questions for people who don't possibly
Brian
fancy
Goodman, like
themselves.
a great director, pushing his
movie
actor to the
trivia.
limits, but ultimately
I think
letting him have the
anybody
glory. What a
could
nice
have
guy
done
Brian is.
really well on
and
that
now we
one.
get to hear from both Brian and Jonathan.
What was the name? Who
with
who
Grace
voiced the
Hancock.
genie in Aladdin? a 5-point question.
Hey, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans, I'm Grace Hancock. I'm here with the amazing, my old friend, Brian Goodman.
God damn it,
and
I had
also
fun
the
in
very
it.
talented
Feels
Jonathan
good to have
Rhys
that
Meyers.
many points.
What a match, you guys. Okay, so usually
I'll
on
take a
set,
guess. I
actor,
have at
director, you
least
guys are on the same team, but today we were fighting
84
against one another.
points.
How did this feel?
Somewhere roughly around 84 points.
I feel the same.
I got to
way
be
competing with
close.
my sons.
In the
If I
grand
win,
scheme of
I
infinite
lose.
numbers,
So
that number is
I'm glad
really
Johnny
close
won.
to whatever
Aw.
number I actually
and
have.
I mean,
so
you,
just keep that in mind.
you guys had a great match, but you did end up being our champion. How did you feel about that?
Victory is everything.
Like Boston Strong, it didn't work out for you today. It didn't work out for you today.
I'll tell you, as soon as they explained the rules and everything else, Johnny and I spent a lot of time together. He's well informed in the film business. I knew that I was actually pleased for the first time in my life that it was a close match. And
was
I
a
didn't
very
come out
close
on
match.
top. Yeah, and I didn't come out on top. So I'm humbled.
I mean, I was very surprised when you got the comic book category in the final round. You looked very worried, and then you busted out Nick Cage like it was nothing.
Can you believe that? That's
I
the only trailer I've ever seen of that with somebody I recognize who was Nick Cage.
So wait, are you saying you haven't even seen the film? You just knew that from the trailer?
No, never seen. And here's the other thing I've never seen. I have no idea why. And they might even just said it was the right answer, and might not have been. But when I said Robin Williams for Aladdin,
You had no idea?
No idea. No idea.
And you obviously
Have
he said that you mentioned you have a love for old films, for Oscar films.
Come on.
Do you feel like that really came through for you today?
Come on, there's an actor in the world that doesn't sit down with a box of Kleenex every time the Oscars comes on. You know,
Okay, I'm glad it's not just me.
He's sitting down there with a box of Kleenex and some Ben & Jerry's ice cream going, next year it will be me. I swear it will.
Like a bucket of Ben and Jerry's.
And then the real ignominy is he sees his agent
Right.
in the second row.
You're at home. Yeah. Well, we've all been there. All right. Well, guys, what a match. What a pleasure having you both in here. And guys, be sure to check out Black Butterfly. It opens today. Amazing thriller, amazing cast, amazing directing. Guys, thank you so much for coming in today.
It has Antonio
What a
Banderas
pleasure.
and Jonathan Rhys
Pleasure,
Meyers
thank
in
you
it.
very much.
Thanks,
There's
guys.
a pretty good chance I'll be watching
Look,
it.
they both had a lot of fun with it, Mark.
Absolutely.
Look, they came in here, talked about Black Butterfly, and now we had a really great two great competitors here because they didn't give up. They didn't know the rules right away, but a good comeback by Brian in round 2 takes the lead in 3, and then Jonathan just showed he has that knowledge.
Brian Goodman can literally stare into your soul and pull an answer out
Yeah.
if need be. And Jonathan Rhys Meyers, you talk about a diversity of knowledge in the world of film. Able to answer an old-time war movie and then also a science fiction film to get the win. Hell of a job by these competitors.
So make sure, guys, you check out Black Butterfly. It is in theaters right now. It is on demand and digital as well. Guys, check it out right now. It is time for you guys to go and check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown on Facebook. Make sure you check it out here, like, comment, do the whole thing. That's how we get more great competitors like Brian, like Jonathan. Thank you guys for all your support. That's Mark Ellis.
Hi.
I'm Christian Harloff. We'll see you next time.
Hey guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button.
Do it.
Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Do
It'll
it.
help you stay up to date with everything we've got going on here at Collider.
Damn, we did good. That was a lot of points. Somewhere around 87, I think we've confirmed. So, yeah, wow. I literally got every single question besides one, I think, right? I only missed one question. I'm convinced that those questions were simplified and easier now. If not, they just may be all in my wheelhouse, and I just think that they're easy, in which case I'll say, yes, I am that smart when it comes to movie trivia. But wow, that was a lot of fun. Hopefully I do that well again someday. Yeah. Wow. Again, everybody, head over to Collider Videos on YouTube. Give them your support. Give them a subscription. You can find a link to both their channel as well as this video in the description box below. If you look right up there, you're going to see a little card icon, and that is a poll. Now that poll, what it does is it lets me know how well you did. Did you do great? Did you just do okay? Or did you do terrible? I'm curious to know how well you did. Please let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind, please hit our subscribe button down there and join the notification squad so that whenever we go live or post a new video, you will be informed immediately. Also, do not forget that every single week we are going to be posting videos relating to either this or a Try Not to Laugh challenge or a reaction video. We're going to be posting stuff all the time. Guess what? We got a store where we have t-shirts, coffee mugs, phone, tablet cases, all the great paraphernalia you could ever ask for. Love the channel and feel like donating? Head over to our Patreon campaign and see if any of those perks tickle your fancy. Gonna catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. And Godspeed to 100,000 subscribers. Going.
I wish she would have said
Let's
something.
go find Ham.
Like xenomorphs.
Son of a bitch! You just came in like a wrecking ball. I mean, to be fair, you need him in the face like 18 times.